What if the pasta you're eating is quietly harming your body? And what if switching it could help your muscles, your brain, and even your heart? If you're over 60, you need to hear this, because what we eat isn't just about filling our stomachs. It's about fueling a longer, healthier life. Today, we're diving deep into the best and worst types of pasta for seniors, based on hard science and expert research. The difference between the right and wrong pasta might just add years to your life, so stick with me until the end, because pasta number 1 could literally change your health story. Let's begin with the good news. There are a few pasta types that don't just taste good, but actually work to support your body as it ages. And the first one might surprise you. Lentil pasta is becoming a quiet favorite among nutrition experts, and for good reason. Lentils are packed with plant-based protein up to 25 grams per cup once cooked. That's almost the same as a chicken breast. But it doesn't stop there. Lentil pasta also provides around 15 grams of dietary fiber per serving. As you age, your digestive system slows down, and your muscle mass naturally decreases. Lentil pasta helps counter both. 2022 analysis in the journal Nutrients showed that seniors who ate more plant-based protein reduced their risk of frailty by 12%. Even better, lentils are full of magnesium and iron, helping improve energy levels and oxygen flow throughout the body. Studies also show they can lower LDL cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar. Huge wins for anyone over 60. If you want to try lentil pasta, keep it simple. Boil until it's slightly firm, not mushy. Add olive oil, some vegetables like spinach or zucchini, and a dash of garlic. It's satisfying, delicious, and truly functional food. That way you're getting anti-inflammatory fats, antioxidants, and blood sugar-friendly fiber in one meal. Next up is something you might not have heard much about: whole grain spelt pasta. Spelt is an ancient grain that has survived for thousands of years without being overprocessed like modern wheat. It's gentler on digestion, especially for those with wheat sensitivities, and comes packed with minerals like manganese and phosphorus. But the real winner here is the prebiotic fiber known as arabinoxalin. This compound feeds your good gut bacteria, lowering inflammation and improving digestion. Chronic inflammation is a hidden cause behind heart disease, arthritis, and even memory loss. A study published in Frontiers in Nutrition found that older adults who consumed this prebiotic regularly saw a 23% reduction in systemic inflammation. And spelt doesn't just feed your gut, it supports insulin sensitivity. When spelt pasta is cooked and then cooled, like in a pasta salad, it forms resistant starch. This slows digestion, reduces blood sugar spikes, and helps with fat metabolism. In a 2020 study, older adults who ate resistant starch regularly showed a 38% improvement in insulin sensitivity and reduced belly fat. So next time you're making lunch, try tossing some cooled spelt pasta with olive oil, cherry tomatoes, olives, and grilled chicken. It's not just tasty, it's a strategic way to stay strong and energized. Now let's talk about the star of the show: chickpea pasta. Researchers from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition ran a study on over 600 seniors. Half of them swapped regular pasta with chickpea pasta 3 times a week. After 10 weeks, the chickpea group had 21% better mobility, lower inflammation levels, and even reported better sleep. That's an incredible outcome for just changing one ingredient. Why is chickpea pasta so effective? For one, it's packed with protein and fiber, both crucial for maintaining muscle mass and digestive health. It also contains high levels of potassium and magnesium, minerals that regulate blood pressure and nerve function. And it's gluten-free, which makes it easier on the stomach, especially for seniors who become more sensitive to gluten with age. But perhaps most importantly, it supports your gut health. Recent studies show that the fiber in chickpeas feeds the gut bacteria that help regulate brain chemicals like serotonin. So yes, your pasta might just make you feel happier too. To make chickpea pasta a regular part of your life, try it with steamed vegetables, a sprinkle of ground flaxseed, and a light tahini dressing. It's creamy, delicious, and helps support everything from brain function to joint flexibility. And now that we've talked about the best pastas, let's turn our attention to the ones that could be silently harming you. The first one might be sitting in your pantry right now: classic white wheat pasta. Oh, it's the kind most of us grew up with. Unfortunately, it's also the least healthy. White pasta is made by stripping away the bran and germ from wheat leaving only the starch. That starch breaks down quickly in your body, sending your blood sugar on a roller coaster. And for seniors whose insulin function is already slowing down, this is dangerous. A 2021 study in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society showed that seniors who ate high glycemic foods like white pasta more, these blood sugar spikes also trigger inflammation. Then 3 times a week had a 35% higher risk of developing insulin resistance. But it gets worse. And over time, that inflammation damages arteries, weakens bones, and even shrinks brain volume. Have you ever felt tired or bloated after a big pasta meal? That foggy, sluggish feeling is your body reacting to the sugar surge. And it's not just about how you feel today. It's about protecting your organs, your memory, and your independence tomorrow. So if white pasta is still your go-to, it's time to find a better alternative. Coming in next is something most of us have eaten for convenience: instant noodles. Whether it's ramen cup noodles or any kind of fast prep pasta, these options are among the worst for seniors. They're made from white flour, often deep-fried, and packed with artificial preservatives like TBHQ. This chemical extends shelf life, but it can also cause oxidative stress and disrupt hormones. A study from Korea showed that adults who ate instant noodles twice a week had higher triglycerides, more belly fat, and more inflammation. And don't forget the salt. One serving of instant noodles can contain over 1,800 milligrams of sodium, more than your entire daily recommended limit. Too much sodium pulls water into your blood vessels, raising blood pressure and stressing your heart. It can also lead to fluid retention, kidney strain, and worse, congestive heart failure. That's a serious risk, especially if you're already managing conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes. And finally, let's talk about the most dangerous pasta of all for seniors: cheese-stuffed pasta. Think ravioli, tortellini, or manicotti, filled with creamy cheese. It may be delicious, but it's a deadly combination. First, you have the refined flour in the pasta. Then comes the filling, often loaded with saturated fat and sodium. Just 1 cup can contain over 9 grams of saturated fat and nearly 1,200 milligrams of sodium. It's almost a full day's worth. A 2019 study in the journal Circulation found that seniors who regularly consumed meals high in both saturated fat and sodium had a 42% higher risk of heart attacks and strokes. That's not just a number. That's real danger. But cheese-stuffed pasta is tricky because it feels homey. It feels safe. And that illusion is what makes it even riskier. You think you're eating a wholesome meal when in reality, you're feeding your body inflammation, arterial damage, and long-term risk. So where does this leave us? It's not about giving up pasta. It's about choosing smarter. It's about understanding that what you eat today builds the body you live in tomorrow. Do you want that body to be strong, stable, energized, and sharp? Then let your pasta support that goal. Remember, lentil pasta gives you protein and fiber to rebuild muscle. Spelt pasta nourishes your gut and fights inflammation. Chickpea pasta fuels your brain and keeps your blood sugar in check. These are more than meals, they're medicine. Meanwhile, white pasta, instant noodles, and cheese-filled varieties drain your energy, raise your risk, and pull you away from the active life you deserve. The choice isn't about taste or tradition. It's about health, vitality, and independence. Every bite matters. So next time you cook pasta, ask yourself, is this food helping me age well or speeding up my decline? If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more real, science-backed health tips, and share this video with someone who loves pasta but needs to hear the truth. Together, we can help people over 60 live longer, stronger, and with more joy in every bite. And now, we want to hear from you. Which of these pastas surprised you the most? Have you already made a healthy pasta swap? Or are you just starting your journey to smarter eating? Let us know in the comments below. Your experience could inspire someone else to make a change that adds years to their life. Thanks for watching. And remember, aging well isn't about giving things up. It's about choosing better. And today, you've taken a powerful step in that direction.